What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again, and I am here to do my official Week 1 college football predictions. Yes, we are back for the return of college football predictions on the channel. On the road to the College Football Playoff National Championship begins now, so I am extremely excited to do my Week 1 college football predictions for you guys this year. And this year we are making history for the first time ever. We're going to start from week number 0 and go all the way to the College Football Playoff National Championship. So sit back, relax, grab something to drink and eat, and get ready to support your favorite college football teams. And I hope you guys do enjoy. And hope you guys be able to watch this video and all the fantastic videos we got on deck on the channel in the month of August this year. It is the summer of Dangerously, so show your support as always, guys, by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, commenting your picks, your opinions, and representing your college football teams in the comment sections down below. Now, this is your first time watching my channel today, guys. As a first time viewer and this is your first video, boy, big to go. And if you're a huge fan of college football like myself and you're ready for week number 1 of the college football season, welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is just two. Whoop, whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Let's start off for the first time ever in college football predictions on my channel in week number 0 on Saturday with a Big Ten West rivalry showdown between the Nebraska Cornhuskers heading to Champaign to face the Illinois Fighting Illini. Now, this is the 19th meeting between Nebraska and Illinois. The Cornhuskers lead the all-time series 13-4-1. Now, the Illini won the meeting last year over the Cornhuskers, and the Cornhuskers are looking to defeat the Illini for the first time in 2 years. Now, starting off with Nebraska first, they're coming off a very rough 5-7 year last year, and they're looking to start the new season off in the Big Ten by getting a victory on the road here. They're excited of the Fighting Illini of Illinois coming off a very not too bad season of a 6-7 year, and the Illinois Fighting Illini are looking to continue the momentum that their college basketball team had this year going into the March Madness tournament. And I know my good friend the Gamers Goon will be at this game on Saturday, and hopefully you'll have a great time. And the Fighting Illini are looking to get a big win at home to start the year. So coming from me in this Big Ten West rivalry showdown on Saturday to start off week number 0 of the college football season, I am going to go with the Illinois Fighting Illini to get it done at home and defeat the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And now the next matchup, which also happens on Saturday, between the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors heading to Pasadena, California to face the UCLA Bruins. Now, this is only the 4th meeting between the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the UCLA Bruins. The Bruins have won the last 3 meetings over the Rainbow Warriors, dating all the way back to 1935. Now, the Rainbow Warriors are coming off a very good year last year, finishing at 10-5 last year. I think they did win the Mountain West Conference Championship, and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors are looking to start the year off with a big victory on the road. There is the idea of the UCLA Bruins coming off a miserable 4-8 season last year, and I gotta say it, Chip Kelly's coaching seat is getting hot, because ever since he came to UCLA, this team has just not gotten better. And UCLA used to be a perennial threat in the Pac-12 conference. So Chip Kelly better get his shit together or his ass is going to be gone from Pasadena. But they're looking to start the season off with a big victory at home. So coming from me in this showdown on Saturday to cap off week number 0 of the college football season predictions-wise, I am going to go with the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors to get it done on the road and defeat the UCLA Bruins in a shootout. And now the next matchup, which happens on Thursday to start off the first week of the college football season between my Boise State Broncos heading to Central Florida to face the Central Florida Knights. Now, my Boise State Broncos are coming off a very good year last year. We went 5-2, and the Broncos are looking to start the year off hot and looking to get a big victory on their road back to the Mountain West Conference Championship. There's the idea of the UCF Knights coming off their very good year last year. They finished at 6-3, but they didn't play in a bowl game thanks to the COVID. But UCF is looking to start the year off hot and looking to get a big victory at home on Thursday. So coming from me in this matchup on Thursday to start off week number 1 of the college football season, oh man, this one's going to be definitely a shootout, but coming from me, I'm going to go with my Boise State Broncos to get it done on the road and defeat the Central Florida Knights in a close shootout. And now the next matchup, which happens on Friday. It is a Big Ten rivalry showdown between the reigning three-time Big Ten champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, heading to Minneapolis to face the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Now this is the 53rd meeting between the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. The Buckeyes lead the all-time series 45-7. Now the Buckeyes have won the last 10 meetings over the Golden Gophers, dating all the way back to 2001. And the Golden Gophers' last victory over the Buckeyes, you have to go all the way back to the year 2000. So the Golden Gophers haven't beaten the Buckeyes in 21 years. Now the Buckeyes are coming off their heartbreaking loss in the College Football Playoff National Championship game to the Alabama Crimson Tide. They finished at 7-1, and the Buckeyes are going to be a very different team this year because Urban Meyer has left Ohio State to coach the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Justin Fields has left the Buckeyes to play for the Chicago Bears coming out of the NFL draft. So we're going to see how good this Ohio State Buckeyes team is without Urban Meyer and without Justin Fields. Their side of the Minnesota Golden Gophers coming off a very rough 3-4 season, and they're looking to start the season off by knocking off the reigning three-time Big Ten champions at home. So coming from me in this Big Ten rivalry showdown on Friday night, I am going to go with the Ohio State Buckeyes to get it done on the road and defeat the Minnesota Golden Gophers. OHIO. And now the next matchup, which also happens on Friday, and is also a Big Ten rivalry showdown between the Michigan State Spartans heading to Northwestern to face the Northwestern Wildcats. Now this is the 60th meeting between Michigan State and Northwestern. Sparty leads the all-time series 39-20. Now Sparty has won the last two meetings over the Wildcats, and the Wildcats are looking to defeat Sparty for the first time since 2018. Now Michigan State's coming off a horrendous 2-5 season last year, and they're looking to start the season off with a big victory on the road on Friday night. There is idea of the Northwestern Wildcats coming off an amazing year last year. They finished at 7-2, and they're looking to start the season off with a big victory at home against a Big Ten rival. So coming from me in this Big Ten rivalry showdown on Friday night, I am going to go with the Northwestern Wildcats to get it done at home and defeat the Michigan State Spartans in a close shootout. And now the next matchup, which also happens on Friday, between the Northern Colorado Bears heading to Colorado to face the Colorado Buffaloes. Now the Northern Colorado Bears opted out of playing the season last year thanks to COVID, so they're looking to start their return back to the college football scene and looking to get a huge victory on the road on Friday. There's idea of the Colorado Buffaloes coming off their 4-2 season last year. They're looking to start the season off with a big victory at home, and they're looking to be a big threat in the Pac-12 this year. So coming from me in this matchup on Friday, I am going to go with the Colorado Buffaloes to get it done at home and defeat the Northern Colorado Bears. And now the final matchup on Friday, it is an ACC rivalry showdown between the North Carolina Tar Heels heading to Virginia Tech to face the Virginia Tech Hokies. Now this is the 43rd meeting between North Carolina and Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech leads the all-time series 24-12-6. Now, North Carolina won the last meeting last year over Virginia Tech, and the Hokies are looking to defeat the Tar Heels for the first time in 2 years. Now, North Carolina is coming off an amazing year last year under Mack Brown's first year there. They went 8-4, and Mack Brown's looking to make his second year in North Carolina an even more successful one and get a big victory here on the road on Friday night. There's idea of the Virginia Tech Hokies coming off a 5-6 season last year, and they're looking to start the season off by getting a big victory at home against an ACC rival on Friday night. So coming from me in this ACC rivalry showdown on Friday night, I am going to go with Mack Brown's North Carolina Tar Heels to start the season off with a victory on the road and defeat the Virginia Tech Hokies. And now the next matchup, which will all happen on Saturday. And finally, I can say college football is back on Saturdays. Starting off with the Western Michigan Broncos heading to Ann Arbor to face the Michigan Wolverines. Now, this is only the 8th meeting between Western Michigan and Michigan. The Wolverines have won the last 7 meetings over the Broncos, dating back to 1917. So the Wolverines have owned this rivalry from the word go. Now, starting off with the Broncos, are coming off a very good 4-2 season last year, and they're looking to start the season off by knocking off their rivals and their home turf, but it's not going to be easy. There is the idea of the Michigan Wolverines coming off their miserable 2-4 season last year, and I'm just going to say this right now. Jim Harbaugh's coaching career is on the line this year because, let's be honest, in his 6 years at Michigan, he's only won 1 bowl game, and he still has not beaten Ohio State. So for me, if Jim Harbaugh's going to keep his job in Ann Arbor, he has to do three things. One, he's got to get a winning record. Two, he's got to have a winning record against Big Ten squads. And number three, and the most important three of all, he has to beat Ohio State. That's the only way I see Jim Harbaugh keeping his job at Michigan. But they got to start getting it done here, and they're looking to get it done at home. So coming from me in this showdown, I am going to go with Jim Harbaugh's Michigan Wolverines to get it done at home and defeat the Western Michigan Broncos. And now the next matchup. It is another Big Ten rivalry showdown between the Penn State Nittany Lions heading to Madison to face the Wisconsin Badgers. Now this is the 20th meeting between Penn State and Wisconsin. The Nittany Lions lead the all-time series 10-9. Now the Nittany Lions have won the last 4 meetings over the Badgers dating all the way back to 2012. And the Badgers are looking to defeat the Nittany Lions for the first time since 2011. Now Penn State's coming off a very not too bad 4-5 season last year. And the Nittany Lions are looking to start the season off with a big victory on the road against a Big Ten rival. Their side of the Wisconsin Badgers coming off a 4-3 season last year. And they're looking to start the season off with a big victory at home. So coming from me in this Big Ten rivalry showdown, I am going to go with the Wisconsin Badgers to get it done at home and defeat the Penn State Nittany Lions in a close shootout. And now the next matchup between the 6-time Big 12 champions, my Oklahoma Sooners, heading to Tulane to face the Tulane Green Wave. Now this is only the second meeting between my Oklahoma Sooners and the Green Wave of Tulane. The Sooners won the last meeting over Tulane all the way back in 2017. So this is the much anticipated rematch. Now starting off with my Oklahoma Sooners, are coming off another fantastic regular season, winning their 6th Big 12 championship, finishing at 9-2. But we are still looking to get that college football playoff national championship. And Lincoln Riley has done a fantastic job as coach of the Oklahoma Sooners, and the Sooners are looking to start the year off with a big win, because in 4 years' time, the Oklahoma Sooners and the Texas Longhorns will be leaving the Big 12 to go to the SEC. So it's going to be weird as a longtime Oklahoma Sooner fan to see them play against LSU, Texas A&M, Auburn, Alabama in 2025. But as long as we see them in the Big 12 for the next 4 years, I'm going to be excited to see it. I'm looking to make it 7 years in a row we win the Big 12 title. Their side of the Tulane Green Wave coming off a very 500-year 6-6, and they're looking to start the year with a huge victory at home. So coming from me in this matchup, you already know, folks, I'm going with Lincoln Riley and my Oklahoma Sooners to get it done on the road and defeat the Green Wave of Tulane. Boomer Sooner! And now the next matchup. It is between this city's Fresno State Bulldogs heading to Eugene to face the reigning 2-time Pac-12 champions, the Oregon Ducks. Now this is the 10th meeting between Fresno State and Oregon. The Ducks lead the all-time series 7-2. Now the Ducks have won the last 7 meetings over the Fresno State Bulldogs, dating all the way back to 1996. And the Bulldogs' last victory over Ducks, you have to go all the way back to 1982. So that was 39 years ago. Now starting off, the Fresno State Bulldogs are coming off a very 500-year, 3-3 last year, and they're looking to start the year off with a huge victory on the road. Their side, you have the 2-time Pac-12 champions, the Oregon Ducks, coming off their 4-3 year last year. Even though they had that kind of record, they still won the Pac-12 championship when a lot of people didn't even see them winning that championship game against USC. Oregon showed true grit, and they showed the Quack Attack is still back in action. And they're looking to get a huge win here at home. So coming from me in this matchup, I am going to go with the Oregon Ducks to get it done at home and defeat the Fresno State Bulldogs. And now the next matchup between the reigning and defending national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide, facing the Miami Hurricanes. Now this game will be played at the Atlanta Georgia Dome. Now this is only the 18th meeting between Alabama and the U. Bama leads the all-time series 14-3. Now Bama won the last meeting all the way back in 1993, and the U's last victory over the Crimson Tide happened all the way back in the 1990 Sugar Bowl. Now starting off with the reigning national champs, the Alabama Crimson Tide are coming off another undefeated season and another national championship, and I gotta say it, Nick Saban has got to be the greatest college football coach of all time. I mean, He came to Alabama. He has won them multiple national championships, and now they're coming in as the reigning champs. And I know a lot of people are going to think they're going to make it back to the college football playoffs, and they're going to be defending their national championship and looking to repeat once again. They're inside of the Miami Hurricanes, or the U, coming off a very good 8-3 year last year, and they're looking to start the year off by knocking off the reigning national champion. And they have done that in the past before, back in the 80s and the 90s. So coming from me in this matchup that will be played at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, as much as I respect the U and the turnover chain, it's going to be really hard for me to pick against Alabama this season because they're just so damn good. So coming from me, I'm going to go with Nick Saban's Alabama Crimson Tide to get it done on the road and defeat the Miami Hurricanes. Roll Tide! And now the next matchup. It is the LSU Tigers heading to Pasadena to face the UCLA Bruins. Now the LSU Tigers are coming off a very weird 5-5 year last year after making it to the after winning the national championship 2 years ago, and Coach O is looking to turn the season around by getting a big victory on the road. There is idea of the UCLA Bruins, who could be coming in at 1-0 or 0-1 because they played in week number 0 against Hawaii. So we're going to see if either they're going to be coming in on a winning streak or on a losing streak at home. So coming from me in this matchup, I am going to go with Coach O and the LSU Tigers to get it done on the road and defeat the UCLA Bruins. Go Tigers! And now the next matchup. It is the Stanford Cardinal facing the Kansas State Wildcats. Now this game will be played at the Jerry Dome at AT&T Stadium in Dallas. Now this is only the second meeting between Stanford and Kansas State. The Cardinal won the last meeting over Kansas State all the way back in 2016. Now the Cardinals are coming off a 4-2 season last year, and they're looking to start the season off with a big victory here in AT&T Stadium. There is idea of the Kansas State Wildcats coming off a very bad 4-6 season last year, and they're looking to start the season off with a big victory at AT&T Stadium. So coming from me in this matchup, which we played at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, the Jerry Dome, I am going to go with the Stanford Cardinal to get it done and defeat the Kansas State Wildcats. And now the next matchup. It is the Battle of Florida between the Florida Atlantic Owls heading to Gainesville to face the Florida Gators. Now this is the fourth meeting between Florida Atlantic and Florida. The Gators have won the last 3 meetings over Florida Atlantic, dating all the way back to 2007. Now Florida Atlantic is coming off a very good 5-4 season last year, and they're looking to start the season off by knocking off their in-state rival on the road. There is idea of the Florida Gators coming off a very good 8-4 season last year. Will Muschamp did a fantastic job there, and he's looking to have another big year this year by getting a big victory at home. So coming from me in this Battle of Florida showdown, I am going to go with the Florida Gators to get it done at home and defeat the Florida Atlantic Owls in a shootout. Chomp, chomp. And now the final matchup to cap off week number 1 of the college football season, and it is a heavyweight showdown between the Georgia Bulldogs facing the Clemson Tigers. Now this game will be played at Carolina's Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now this is the 65th meeting between Georgia and Clemson. The Bulldogs lead the all-time series 42-18-4. Now Georgia won the last meeting all the way back in 2014, and the Tigers are looking to defeat the Bulldogs for the first time since 2013. Now Georgia's coming off a very good year last year, finishing at 8-2, and they're looking to knock off a big threat in the SEC and looking to knock them off in Charlotte, North Carolina. There inside you have the reigning 6-time ACC champions, the Clemson Tigers, coming off another amazing year in the ACC, finishing in at 10-2, winning the ACC championship for the 6th consecutive year. And Dabo Swinney is really cooking on all cylinders, but it's going to be very interesting to see how he will cope without Trevor Lawrence, with Trevor Lawrence leaving Clemson to play for the Jacksonville Jaguars in the NFL. But knowing Dabo Swinney, he knows how to find a new quarterback to get Clemson back to the national championship. So coming from me in this final showdown and the final pick in week number 1 of the college football season, this one's going to be an offensive shootout from the word go. I can feel this game going into the 40s, maybe even the 50s. But coming from me, I'm going to go with Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers to get it done here and defeat the Georgia Bulldogs in a high-scoring affair. And those are my Week 1 college football predictions. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Comment below. who do you see winning in week 1 of the college football season? And let me know, who is your potential favorite to win the national championship this year? And as always, represent your college football teams in the comments section. Even if they don't play for a very well-known conference, still represent them. Let's have a conversation about them. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course reply right back to you, because comments and your opinions are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching my official return of week 1 college football predictions on the channel. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we're getting so close to that 900 subscriber mark. But YouTube tells me that 65% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet. So what are you guys waiting for? If you guys are a fan of professional sports, when it comes to college football, Major League Baseball, the NBA, the NHL, the NFL, college basketball, and if you're a fan of professional wrestling, when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Elite Wrestling, and Ring of Honor, super kick that subscribe button. It's free. Become part of this bigger, dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys next week for the final Monday of August, for my official New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Grand Slam in MetLife Dome, Night 1 and Night 2, 2021 predictions, and my official AEW's All Out 3, 2021 predictions. Later days, guys. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe, and peace. College football is back.